Yo, guys. Sorry for the delay. Apologies. 4 minute delay, actually. Sorry. Old man G here, back again for another watch along, and it is Ivory Coast versus Cote d'Ivoire. Sorry, Cote d'Ivoire versus Norway corner. We'll obviously see what happens, but this should hopefully be a good game. So the Ivory Coast first knock around, so is Norway as well. Let's see what happens. Remember, we challenge to like, share, and subscribe to Registry Bottom Right Corner. Thanking you for coming in. Yep, gonna be a good one. Monday is he is. And obviously, let's see what occurs in this game. Both teams who I think they've got something in them. I think. But I think defensively, attack-wise are there, but defensively just, maybe not, but let's see. Interesting to see how Diamande does today, given his big money move. Well, alleged big money move. It is Wakanda versus Asgard today. Erling has scored in 13 straight international. Let's see if he can. Yep, let's see if he can do it. It's a big test for. It is a big test for Ivory Coast today. With Morocco passing theirs. Why can't Morocco passing theirs? Why can't Spurs being 18? Oh wow, has that been confirmed? Is it? Is that breaking? I mean, I've not covered the Fernandez stuff because obviously just World Cup, and I don't really want to get. Is Ahmad? I need to actually have a look at the lineup actually. Breaking. West Ham accept an offer from Spurs in the region 85 million as they want some. Oh. Tottenham wants to win race to sign Matteo Fernandes and from West Ham. Spurs. Oh. Over across. Spurs submitted highest proposal, believed to be 85 million guaranteed. And 21-year-old West Ham opted to join in terms of the numbers beyond where Man FC were willing to go. So there you go. So yeah. The reality is if they had matched it, then they wait. If United were prepared to match the offer, West Ham wanted 85 mil. And United were prepared not to go there. Simple as that. I don't know. I always thought that cross and a corner. West Ham accept an offer from Spurs and Legion ended the Spurs. Manchester United push hard to sign Fernandes, but put off by West Ham's valuation. There you go. Fernandes also never made his club preference clear. That's key. Man FC had hoped he would commit, leaving them in a stronger position to negotiate, but they didn't. So there you go. There you go. It was basically I mean, it was obvious. One way I didn't cover this whole thing because one of them I'm going to do on this channel is now going to do the kind of are United going to sign or not, or blah 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 thing. I'm not going to get involved in that. Cross corner wide. I'm not going to get involved in that because I could easily see it. I could easily see, oh, United are going to get it. It's like it was if the player really wanted to go to United, he would have. The reality is that Manchester United is not the yes. Manchester United have got Champions League, but the reality is they're not City, so you're not guaranteed to win trophies, and they're not in London. And a lot of players would rather, if they're not going to be compete Champions League, they'd rather be in London, which is why Spurs is somewhat still seen as attractive. Just Spurs things, but and Spurs, they said they were out. They put it out. We want to buy. The Zerbi's there. He says, listen, I want to buy Matteo Fernandez, and I also want to buy Sandro Tonali. Now, how Spurs have that money to spend, I don't know. But but at the same time, the revenue is big from the stadium and the tickets, and also financially, they're not in debt. So United are not in the financial. Oh, we've got 200 million to spend and stuff. Well, so now, what do you do? Kessie now going. It's a good ball. The only positive, to be honest, before I go, and I'll end off if there's this, maybe I'll do a brief video later, I'm not sure. The only positive, I think, is just that, and Ivory Coast are giving it away. One attack here. Good. Oh, not the right pass, though. That's why both of these teams are not. Is that with the last point on Fernandez, is that maybe it's United go for Chukmini. Maybe it means that they go all out for Chukmini. Because I know Manchester United wanted to go for two midfielders, but this is what happens when you don't sign your midfielders, you don't make your signings done at the beginning of the season, and you just say, right, we're going to negotiate, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Edison would have been far more expensive had we done it later, even though I think we overpaid. I think it would have been the same amount regardless. But as soon as Anderson went for 130 million or whatever, every midfielder on the market was going to go for that. Bournemouth now want 100 plus million. As I said, West Ham had their valuation fixed. It was always going to be 85. So, that's it. So what that means, I don't know. Because Newcastle want, I think, close to 100 million for Tonali, which Spurs are prepared to pay for. So yeah, if United aren't prepared to pay the things, they're not going to get it. Amicia is now in thing, but again, Dortmund observed, they're seeing it. We want 100 million as well. So there's no easy answers here. All we've got now is oh yeah, Marcus Rashford. We consider him to come back and play. Oh yeah. Now Marcus Rashford is because Agate, who was crap, unfortunately, obviously got injured, so we can't sell him. Anyway, forget about that for now. Let me see the lineup. Is Ahmad playing? What kind of lineup is Sangari? Pepe, Bonnie, and Dimonde. Okay, well, he's put Pepe in for okay. Haaland, Nusa, Soloff, Odegaard, Sanderberg. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I think dropping Ahmad is a mistake, but there you go. Anyway, so far, so good. Just again, both missing that final third quality right now. Do you want it? No. Nothing much happening so far. Sorry, should be saying, but nothing really is happening at right now. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Oh, it's good. I mean, Ahmad is world class. You got to step up. Go kick to Norway. Just comment on the game, man. Jeez, England commentators, man. Jeez. But to be honest, and I'm quiet. There's not really Unless you guys have questions in the chat, there's not really a lot to comment on the game so far. There's really not. I could argue talk more about the. Oh, so okay. Good block from Due, and it's a Norway corner. Oh, side netting. Unlucky. Goalkeeper probably gets it. Yeah, far post is you can't go near post. Why go near post? Goalkeeper has that. The funny thing about the United transfer, sorry, 'cause I'll talk about the game when there's something else. So far, nothing's really happening in this game. But the funny thing with the United transfer is that, like, I've got no doubt United are going to overpay for like Alex Scott or someone. Throw into Norway. Throw into Norway. Corner to Norway. Cleared. Mm. What's happening? That's a yellow card, ref. Like, come on, he's literally going. He's literally knocked. Why is that not a yellow? What the hell? He's not giving a yellow. He literally drops across to stop him. Thinks him like idiot ref, man. Some of these referees, like hydration break. That's a stupid decision from the referee there. He's literally gonna go through. That is, yeah. I might not watch the Sweden game. Oh shit! It's just France versus Sweden. Okay, yeah, maybe I might stream. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, Norway need to do a bit more, to be honest. Let's see, stats wise, let's go look. 0 shots on target each, 2 shots to Ivory and 1 shot for Norway. 50% possession. So yeah, kind of similar to what I expected. Not the best quality. Um, very tetchy. Still 0-0. Water brushing back over. Is that the ball out? I think the ball is out. Haaland, I think, will wait for a mistake. I mean, that's how he got quite a few of his goals against, was it Iraq, wasn't it? Okay, Diamande, 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 Diamande. Good ball in. Oh, Ivory Coast corner won by Pepe. And Bonnie's a brick number 9, man. Diamande, Diamande. It's not even put it back. He's put it back. Fair play to Pepe putting it back in there. Where's Bonnie? And the wide players are doing like, where's your number 9 should be there to attack the ball. I don't get what happened with African players, African teams, and not having good number 9s. Pepe corner in. Pepe again. Cross comes in again. Oh, poor. Kessie just poor quality, man. I'm so I love what the Ivory Coast, but like what I saw in the Germany team, you know, against German others is that it's just the attack is just not it. And by that I mean up top, the wingers they can create, but they just don't have a number nine that can really fit. If Drogba was in this team, he could do something. Oh, nutmeg through, win it back. Oh, Norway still have it, Berg, but no, gone. And now Norway can break. Sorry, Ivory Coast can break, but they need to do something with the ball. Sanderberg again. No one in the box, and too slow, man. Just it's so frustrating. What? It's a brilliant ball in again, and what are the Ivory Coast in doing? Nothing. So bad. It's frustrating. Another corner. Another corner. Ivory Coast need to make this count, otherwise they're gonna get. I can easily see them getting a Haaland punish now, easily, easily. Yeah, in between, I'll probably do it. Cleared. Diamande. Diamande. Oh, but Ivory Coast still got it. And they got on the shot. Was a goal kick. Oh. Poor. What's up, Eds? Selassie, are you okay after yesterday? I really wanted to hear you and Weedman your thoughts on your respective teams going out. But you were at work while there was an issue with your microphone because that I I I warned people that Nagelsmann is a brick. And to be honest, I never really quite understood before I knew Bagelsman was a fraud. Thank you for being a member as well for so long as well. I appreciate it, Smassy. I knew why I never understood, right? I know England haven't won a World Cup or anything for relevant since 1966, but I never quite understood why people thought that Germany would surpass England. Whatever you say about Southgate at least still he got England to a Euro final and he got England to a World Cup semi. That's more in the last 10 years or so. That's more than what Germany have achieved. And yet still it's like, oh yeah, but Germany are gonna do something. Like Ivory Coast in the attack here, corner. I don't understand. I don't understand. W mentioned. I was at work because of Yassir's waffle. Yassir was waffle. I don't know. Yassir was waffling. I don't know what. Yes, I'm gonna be, and yeah, I'm not sure what the point Yassir's making, but shout out to him. Southgate is pragmatic. Yeah, he was, but fundamentally he's still to date the most successful recent manager. Like, and you got to penalties against Italy. Should have probably won that game. Croatia, okay. I'm not saying it was perfect, but like you found a way. Like Germany, Diamande, Bonnie, but for me with Germany, it was what I would say though is now that I've had the time to reflect on it, especially what I'm hearing about Tar, um, the amount of German players more. If it's true that Tar's never taken a penalty before, I'm sorry, Gretzky, other players in that team, because he was sixth. Why aren't you going to take the penalty, man? Over. Why aren't you going to take the penalty? Kai Havertz, terrible penalty. Walter Mader, it is what it is. Like I said, big up Neuer for saving the fifth one, and keeping them in it. But I did say that I just felt that Germany never actually played well in this tournament. They were lucky against Ivory Coast because the Ivorian wing Andrew actually not been a brick and actually put that goal. Ivory Coast probably beat Germany. Ecuador did beat Germany. So their only real good performance, in my opinion, was against obviously Curacao. Other than that, I don't feel like Germany actually showed up. And then the lineup of playing Undav and Havertz, because you can't drop Havertz with no number 10 was a bit odd to me, but okay. Germany have just had a bad generation. I think that's too easy. I think it's a combination of that and poor management. But yeah, I think this should be the last World Cup for some players. Neuer, Sané, even though I know Gnabry was injured, and a few others, but some of these people, yeah, this is their last World Cup. I'm just waiting for the new generation. By the way, the team selection was bad. The team selection was bad. That said, Netherlands, at least Germany, as bad as they were, at the end of the day, Paraguay did just do Harambor for quite some time, so they at least tried to, even though they didn't create a lot of chances, but at least tried to play. Netherlands, on the other hand, Söller crosses in, Haaland's down, and straight at the keeper. Netherlands were worse. Morocco pretty much dominated that game. And Netherlands were quite content to basically have zero possession. And the penalties. Free kick. Dimonde. Gretzky needs to be arrested. Well, he should have taken a penalty. I'm sorry, like people are blaming Tar scarred it over. If you miss two penalties in the penalty shootout, you can't expect to win. That's just the way that I see it. If you miss two penalties, don't expect to win. Like it's just because Paraguay bricked it twice themselves, and the second brick was just a good save by Noy. It was a good save. Oh, Bonnie is a physical battle between the two, but okay, but lower in the break here. Berg, Looser, Odegaard, blocked. These guys are so much more physical than Norway. When these West European teams come against Africans, they know what go on. Yeah, but I don't blame. But at the same time, you need to score. My biggest issue with African teams right now in this thing is that is the lack of clinical. And it could be just because of the nature of teams, but we just need. That's why I think that France are going to win this thing. Well, I know it's going to be France and Argentina. These guys are clinical. I expect when France plays Sweden, they're going to baptize Sweden. Sweden's defense is trash. France will baptize. If Sweden beat France, that would be for me the biggest shock of the World Cup. It's a good goal. Yep, there you go. 1-0 to Norway. He did just that. It's a brilliant goal. But am I surprised? No. One of the real quality. But am I surprised? No. Musa, good goal. 1-0 to Norway to light up the tie. It's a great goal. And for all the possession that Ivory Coast had and chances, I told you my issue of this Ivory Coast team. It's a good goal. It is. It's a brilliant goal. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like Ivory Coast do not have that quality. They don't. They do not have that quality. Haaland could probably do that. Yep, they've got the physicality. Yep, they can run. Yes, they can do. Yes, they can control the ball. But a lot of African teams just don't have that. Look at it. Look at that. Poor. And the coach thought that not starting Ahmad was a good idea. But but let's see. But I'll be honest, I didn't predict Ivory Coast to win this game. I didn't expect Ivory Coast to win this game, and now they're going on. What will the coach do? Shout out to Norway. What will they do? I suspect they'll come on. If they get the second goal, for me, it's over. I don't think Ivory Coast can score 2 goals against this Norway team. Oh, what? Haaland's got to score that, surely. Wow. Let me see that. Haaland's got to score that. Crosses in. Oh, it's a good block from the defender. Good defending by Singari. Going this. I knew he was knew he slept anybody with pace, left Youngtown home for frauds like Sani Yamis. I don't know what someone it was just. Oh, it's a chance. And again, Ivory Coast are just asleep. I think they need to get to this. They need to get to halftime. Ivory Coast. I mean, no one's tracking the run. There's at least 2 or 3 on marked to the post. Awful defending from Ivory Coast. I know I sound harsh, but was still frustrated with Ivorians after the Germany game, where I felt like they should have killed them off, but they were so poor up top. Yes, Diamande is a talent, but Bonnie, they need a Drogba in this. Their decision making and finishing was just awful, and I was quite disappointed, just like I've been disappointed with Senegal. So for me, the African teams based on the rounds are going to go far are Morocco and Egypt. Senegal might win because Belgium are bricks, but we'll see. I don't have any hope for even after this goal that Ivory Coast will be able to come back. But they're on attack now. Musa, there you go. Runs into nothing. Runs into nothing. Where are you going? Diamande. Corner. Germany need to focus back on what made them great physical and mentality. Yeah, mentality is a big issue. But I also think there was a little bit of arrogance. I think not from the Netherlands. Netherlands were too respectful, as were Japan, which is why they lost. But with Germany, I think there's a little bit of arrogance and overconfidence. They thought they were going to beat them eventually, and they've never lost on penalties. Good straight punch. Look at that. Great goal. Yep, good goal. By the way, if you have a goal in generation, you win it. At least Germany did that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the difference. England had an in quote golden generation in the year 2000, and they didn't win it. They didn't win it, and they've arguably got a better squad and better talent now, but they've still not won anything. At least you got to have something, whether it's a European Championship or a World Cup. England have got neither, so you're right. All well and good. You've got to have something to hang your thingy on. Pepe, what happened there in the box? Erling, you better not go missing in a big game. Oh, what's the referee doing? Four minutes. To be careful. Musa, foul. I predicted 3 to Norway. I don't think it would be as high scoring as I didn't think it was going to be as high scoring as that. For me, it was going to be like a 2-1 to Norway. I'd like to be proven wrong. I like the Ivorians, but you know, they can counter attack. They've got pace going forward, but the lack of quality in the final third, and they can't really control games like Morocco can. So, I did say whoever, because I think whoever wins this faces Brazil. Like either one of these, both of these, just like I knew that whoever came out of the game yesterday is beating Canada. Inviting one, but wide. Got to get it on target. Sorry. Got to be on target. Got to be on side. Poor. I'll just see how it is. Poor. Absolutely poor. By the way, Germany is not the new England. It's just just 12 years. Relax. Hey, they kind of are the new England though. No, I would argue they're even worse because okay, England, in England's defense, England have at least got through group stages in World Cups. Like Germany have not, and I will count the round of 32 as a group stage because it's the round of 16 is where things get going. Germany did not get through the group stage in the last two World Cups to get through round 16. They got grouped, and in this they couldn't get through the round of 16 here. So they kind of got grouped 3 times in a row. England have not done that. At least they did it once, I think. So you gotta if you're not being able to get through to round 32 in 12 years, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem. I mean, bearing in mind, I think I can't remember. Was it in the Euros? No, it was one of the World Cups. Remember, England actually beat Germany, if I recall. I think that was in one of the. I think that was the Euros, not in the World Cup though. England need to do it for Kane. Kane needs to do it for himself, and by doing that specifically, he needs to stay in the box. Okay, I think we're almost. Extra time is almost finished. England have 0 chance. Yeah, rely on Bellingham and Kane too much. Yeah, there's not really any other quality there. I mean, Rashford on his day can do something, but was it a mistake not to take Palmer and Foden? I don't know, because outside of those two guys, I mean, Saka is injured. You're taking injured players, they're partially injured. For me, that's just stupid. You take fully fit players. Saka's injured, so he's not playing. None of the real add-ons are good. And it's halftime. And Norway in front from a fantastic goal from Musa. Guys, it's 60 for England, 60. It is, yes, it is. Samati, it is. It is, it is, it is, it is. I'm not here saying that England are somehow superior because they've not won a trophy. But what I am saying is that Germany need to do some soul searching. Because if they're not careful, they will become as trophyless as England if they're constantly thinking about the past and not thinking about the future. Just like when people came into this thing, they're like, well, Germany is never when it got into the penalties, they've never lost a penalty shootout, or they've not lost a penalty shootout for ages. Of course they're gonna win. And they didn't. So, so they need to stop. The Germans need to stop thinking that they are a big force in football, and as a result, and if they do that, then they can actually plan and think, right, we need to do a revamp. FA at the FA level, what are we going to do? What's wrong? Change, etc., and then take things from there. That's what they need to do. But about this game, yeah, not the greatest game to be honest. And the scoreline for me is as expected. Norway just had that bit more quality in the final third. Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire have not had that. I don't think they've had that all tournament. Yes, okay, they battered who was it? Was it Curacao? Yeah, Curacao. And they got that last minute win against Ecuador because they're both defensive, etc. But that's it. I still I still think Ahmad should have started. We went for Pepe. I'm not saying Pepe's had a bad game. Bonnie has been just useless. The line has been useless. Kessie useless. And defensively, it's a good goal, cut inside. It's a great finish. Let me see. Yeah, it's a good goal. It's a good goal. They're showing it again. It's a really good goal. I knew we were going to lose with the lineup. I think a lot of Germans did. I think when they saw the lineup, from what I've been told. But I mean, it's Paraguay though. I just still find it wild that we're saying we knew they're going to lose. And it's like, but it's Paraguay. How? Like the top managers will find a way. Yeah, you're telling me that they couldn't find a way to beat Paraguay with the players that were on the field. Strange. I think Nagelsmann will get sacked and Klopp will start with a new generation. And that's what people are saying. I think people want Klopp as the and that would be because he's not going back to club football. I don't think Klopp. So, but Nagelsmann obviously doesn't want to go, and obviously it will cost a lot of money to sack him. So if that's the case, I guess the balance would be maybe you give Nagelsmann until I think he's got 2 years left. So you give Nagelsmann the Euros, and then after that you hand it over to Klopp. That's what I would do. Diamond is good, there's pace, but like I said, Ivory Coast the Irians have got their chances, but they just brick it in front of goal. They do. They really do. They really, really do. He's good, but no cigar for Diamande. Um, s- so yeah, disappointing day. Disappointing day so far. United lose out on getting Mateo Fernandez and Ivory Coast are down, but Norway, like I said, deserve to be in top. But we'll see what happens. Um, we will see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to quickly go for a bit of a break. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go away. Right, we're back for the second half. We're back for the second half. Corner. Demand a comfortable clearance. Really, unless Norway doing Morocco, they're probably going home. Need to be better. Need to be more clinical. Because Norway can clear set plays. They can. But yeah, let me just adjust this. See, Norway won Côte d'Ivoire. Again, up in the arcs, but what's that? Like I never understand you cross into the like you gotta be there for the second pause. Oh, cross the box into the box, but there's only like maybe one, maybe two Ivorians in the box. I've seen that kind of a lot. Like you have like I don't know whether it's from the coach, from the manager, but it's similar to how Germany played. Like there's no point in spamming in crosses if you've got if you've only got two people in the box. Oh, safety first corner. Going to Conan. But again, what's the cross? And skied. Just. I should probably calm down. I don't have the phone, but it's just like it's just frustrating to see. You know, Ivory Coast of talent, but their decision making the commercial final has just been crap. It's been so crap. You know why he's. I saw this with United as well. I get frustrated, just like for me, it's the difference between a bang average team and a good team. And the difference is composure. Composure. Footballing intelligence. Not just how good you're on the ball or whether you can hold on to ball, etc. Like, no, what's your decision making composure is what transforms an average team into a good / elite team. Like, oh hey, yeah, what I'm gonna do? Just sky the ball over. Come on, Haaland. Let's see what you no. Haaland's gonna. I suspect it's gonna be. Well, we'll see. I'll maybe speak too soon, but I suspect to be pocketed. But they don't. Norway don't need. Terrible. And now Norway can win because they've no one's going to him. He's got to hit it there though. Over Haaland. Awful losing the ball there from the Ivorians there. Ivory Coast needs to do better. They need to be quicker, faster, and stuff. And so far, I don't really see much here. It's not been a great game of football. I'll be honest. So let's see. Shout out to Nusa, though. The first bit of quality in the game, he scored it. Pepe. Due. Pepe, straight at the keeper. Saved. Like I said, look, there's only 2 Ivorians in the box. So even if you were going to cross it, there's only 2 Ivorian players in the box. For goodness sake, go! What are you doing? The other 4 or 5 behind. You're not. You should have the. You have the pace to come back. What is the? Anyway, it's okay. I'll stop. I'll stop ranting now. Haaland now. Odegaard. Be back in 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, back. Corner to Norway. Corner to Norway. Delivery. And good save. Corner. And the thing is, the Norwegians know because they've got the best of the Ivorians in the box. You know, they know or ricochet come off. They know that like it's just fine. We can ball out for corners. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna do? When you're confident that you can defend set pieces, then by all means give a corner away. It's different to Arsenal when Arsenal because of the way that the referees did nothing about that, and it's skies over again. Terrible, useless, absolutely useless. Didn't work before. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? Can't break for Norway, so I'm just gonna do it from 40 yards. See if I can do something spectacular. Useless. I've been really disappointed with Ivorians and Senegal this tournament. I'll be honest. Ahmad's coming on, thank goodness. Get that this is bum Bonnie off. He's done absolutely nothing all tournament, quite frankly. Nothing. This is supposed to be the successor to Drogba, and he's done absolutely nothing. Like at least Ivory Coast, they got the Ecuador win through fight, and they were good. I'll give them that. So, but other than outside of that, well, let's see what they can do. So they're gonna do something, and they've only got 30. How many minutes have we got? 30 minutes to get something. Ivorians. Foul time, Ivory Coast. Yeah, well, they need an equalizer first. No one got the ball. What I've been surprised by Ivory Coast so far is 60 minutes in, and it doesn't look like there's any real urgency so far. Okay, break. Ahmad. Good pass by Ahmad. Well done. Brilliant touch from Ahmad. That's the quality. That's what Ahmad can do. And his bum coach decided to bench him. That's quality. Ahmad. Corner. This is so one-sided. Ivory Coast deserve a go. Is it? We're one-sided. How though? The amount of delivery, like, it's one-sided. But the thing is that yes, Haaland. But the thing is that like Ivory Coast have not been clinical. Clearly, you know, I wouldn't. We need to make you sure we don't confuse a team having possession with a team being better or controlling the game. Like fundamentally, it's been 60 minutes, and aside from maybe one clear chance, the Ivorians have not created for me enough clear chances. They've had the ball, you know. I'm sure if I look at the possession stats, you know, they've got. Well, I mean, Norway got so more possession. They've had more shots on target. They've had more shots, but how many of them have been really clear chances? Like they've really, you know, not really. So I don't think you can say that the Ivorians have done enough to win the game yet. They've not created nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. That's why I'm frustrated. I expected more. To God, because if Norway get a second goal, it's over. Okay, take 2 for the corner. Denied on the line. Thrown to Ivory Coast. Denied on the line there. That's a let off for Ivory Coast. Again, that's all they need, the opportunities. Boom. Why? It sucks the whole play. He's still holding play. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Carry on. Right. Poor. For me, Norway just get a second goal and end this game, man. It's just so poor from Ivory Coast for me. Hydration break. You can scan the QR code on screen now, and you'll say on the BBC Sports player rater, get involved. Tell us who impressed you in this particular game so far. I think Santo's done well for Ivory Coast. Musa's been the second. Musa, sorry, is the replay. It's Ahmad off the line. It's literally heading towards, and it's Ahmad off the line. He's got a score though, but it's Ahmad off the line. That's why Ivory Coast not 2-0 down.
Ivory Coast. Still got time to fix it. Try and become only the third African nation to the first knockout game.
Yep.
And Senegal who achieved that. Both for time to complete the job. I'm sure we'll get Ivory Coast. They would take it. Norway considered an injury time against Senegal and against France. Double change for Norway now. Oscar Bob. And the shoulder.
It's the hydration break, but yeah, I've not seen enough from. Looks like Moose has come off. I've just not seen enough from Ivory Coast. They've still been very slow in doing it, and they've just been got 80 minutes to get into the game.
First involvement. He's got a cackle Bob. He's not that much. Yeah, he jumped in a back of a Royal Mail van. We lost. Is that really fair? 18 minutes to go. Very closely to goal. Straight to the shoulder. Pressing from where you're going to start doing that now, really taking a risk, maybe go out the man, start really pressing all over the place.
Well, I don't really. Well, let's. I mean, there's still time, but I've not seen enough. With Morocco, there was always a chance, but I've not seen enough from these guys. Oh my goodness. That is world class from Ahmad. That is world class from Ahmad. That is world class from Ahmad. World class. That is world class from Ahmad. That is actually world class from Ahmad. I said the only this bum coach. Oh, brilliant. That's goal of the tournament. Literally. Come on. Boom. Sends another way. Defenders season through. Boom. That is world class from Ahmad. That is world class from Ahmad. That is world class from Ahmad. That is actually world class. Wow, Manchester United players, we are. Shrimps, we are. Cunha, Ahmad, Masraoui. That is world class from Amad Diallo, man. Unbelievable, but also deserve. Yeah, they have been, but I'm not saying I'm gonna. It's just that the final third has not been good. They needed that quality, and that's what Ahmad gives you. So I've got no idea why the coach didn't start him. That is actually world class from Ahmad. That is actually world class from Ahmad. That is world class. Now, let's see what happens. Well, looks like UEFA giving out fines. But maybe Haaland will step up. Oscar Bob can't find it cleared. Oh, not a great ball. In a good position. Yeah, it's not a penalty. That was world class. Haaland, you have to score. You're once in a generation. He probably. I'm not gonna say it because he probably will. He probably will. I can see a Haaland dagger here, easy. But he has been quiet this half, and there will be questions if he doesn't step up. There will be a lot of questions, but I think he will score at some point. I've not seen him, but Diamande. Cut that back. Offside.
Only saw that on the second replay. He does catch him. They've obviously determined there wasn't enough there. I think that's the right decision. Addison's cross.
It's cleared.
So far, the knockout stage this week had 2 injury time winners. 2 games gone to extra time. Let's see. Remaining 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Unfold here it is. Quite like a last minute winner.
Last minute winner. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a Haaland dagger. What a guard. Oh, poor.
Second half, actually. It's been Haaland and Pepe have been the ones who've got a team back in it. That's now gone down. That's it. Rolling his back.
Ahmad has gone down. Oh no, that's not good.
Sympathy from the referee. I think he genuinely hopes so. I mean, he's playing so well. He's not going to be at the moment. He might tweak something or spasm muscle in his back because he's in pain. This could be extremely pivotal for Ivory Coast.
Yeah. Ahmad Sonson's injury. This could be a game changer. Ahmad looks like he might come off as injured. Because if without Ahmad, Ivory Coast aren't winning this game. I can tell you that.
It was a brilliant goal, though. Such good composure from him. Great fit as well.
Is he up?
See many smiles or many bits of banter. That's like you first thing in the morning. You wouldn't know you never had breakfast. So right. She was here first for Ahmad. The old magic spray. He got contained, to be fair. He looked in a bit of trouble. Hopefully he's okay. This coming up for Norway.
9 minutes left. Maybe Musa coming off wasn't a good idea. Just going back to United, what is interesting, Sandro Tonali and Matis are not at World Cups. So there's no real reason why United couldn't have done both deals. Instead, they're not. So let's see. But let's see what happens. Unless United are going to pull Tukamini out, I generally don't know who's going to be playing in United's midfield. You've got Ugarte, who's out injured. So right now, the only midfield players United have are Casemiro's obviously gone. So you've only got Edison, who you've signed, Mainu and Bruno. That's it. You only got 3 midfield players. I know Mount should not be another midfielder. He's not a midfielder, and he's also gets injured, so it's not an option. So we'll see what United do. But if Ineos do not pull their finger out, I don't want anyone next season blaming Carrick and saying, "Oh, Carrick can't do this, it can't get other players." You know, is he being backed? Right now, I'm not sure. No one could reach Haaland, it seems. Okay. Oh, the God. Good block from Due.
Give the Norwegians a little lift. Sorry, the kick on the backside really is what I meant, in terms of a reaction, I should say, because they were, before that, they were just defending what they had, and now they've switched back on and trying to attack a little bit more, which is much better for them.
United are promoting baseball shirts instead of signings, but okay.
5 minutes of the 90 then.
There you go. Haaland does it. I told you guys. I said he was going to score. And that's it. It had to be Haaland. 2-1. Hardly involved. But he scores. And he's won it for Norway. Yeah. Told you. I told you. Look at let's see this. Good ball in. They all surround him, and not who's tracking him. It's a brilliant. It takes this. There's 3 Ivorian defenders. Kessie, who has been one of the most useless Ivorian bums in this team, is Haaland. Awful. Awful. You literally have 3 Ivorian defenders going to one player, and Kessie is just awful. Awful, terrible goal to concede. And I'm sorry, I saw it coming. Yeah. Adingra and Ahmad as subs got options in the attack. But yeah, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team is crap. Sorry. Pepe, crap. Kessie, crap. Let's be real. Ahmad has been that guy. Yeah, I'll just post. It's last game, man, unfortunately.
Taking up the equaliser, they compose themselves. Records keep somebody for Haaland, as I say, only 2 players had scored in their first 3 World Cup games. He is the fastest player ever to 60 international goals.
I'll say it as like the rest of the team have not been good enough. I don't care how much I don't care how much possession they had holding the ball. They barely did anything with it. And they only back into this game because of a bit of quality from Ahmad. That's it. Who, in my opinion, should have started. So bad. So bad defensively there. That was such a terrible goal to concede defensively. Haaland literally had a tap in. The Norway drags 3 Ivorian players towards him. 3 players go to him. You don't need 3 players to go to him. 3 players go to him, and then Kessie, who should be on him. Big up, basically, big up. Useless bum, Kessie. Useless bum. Him, Pepe, all these guys, man. Yeah, I'm angry. Because my man Ahmad deserves better. When you score a goal like that, you deserve better. Deserve much better. Diamande has not been good at this half at all. I don't know why Ahmad's gone to the left. It's always inside. So yeah, I know. This happened. This is the same thing. Actually, the same. This is the exact same thing that happened against Germany. Haaland. And Haaland almost messed that chance up. Haaland almost messed that chance up. Haaland almost messed it up. That exact same situation happened against Germany. That is why I was like, I don't trust these Ivorian guys. They've got the quality, they're doing okay, but I don't trust them. They should have beaten. They should have beaten Ivory, Germany. Had that Pepe chance, did his thing, and the Andingra terrible touch, and then Germany go on to win, and they should have topped the group. Norway had the chances, came back into the game because of a madness, but awful. Maybe I'll do a match reaction or not. I don't know. I'm just really annoyed. But anyway, at least after this, Ahmad can get a much needed break. All these are on. Get off my screen, man. Get off my screen. Bums. Absolute bums. I've said so many times, I don't care how many. 7 minutes in your time because they've got to do something quickly. They've got to be quick with the ball. Foul. Diamonde.
Because he tried to get in there, tried to do the right thing. It's a good cross, actually. Keeper gets fingertip on it. Oh, that was the chance just before, sorry.
Yeah.
Ahmad. Oh, what a goal!
Let me see. It was Bramwich.
Ahmad. Oh, what a goal! One of the goals of the World Cup. Ahmad has just scored one of the goals of the World Cup.
That was a brilliant goal.
For Manchester United. That was absolutely electric. Ahmad Diallo scores an absolute worldie in the World Cup for Ivory Coast with 17 minutes to go.
Yeah. Ivory Coast, man. Shame. Shame.
Straight away. This possessed by Arsenal. Viral Viking row. 4 minutes. Gathering more momentum. One fouled. Neither of Fritz's play on. Not to foul to me.
I'm so angry.
Dua's delivery
Foul.
Stop the free kick. Just moved it 4 or 5 yards forward. That's not really necessary. Swinging higher. Something's happened.
It's not necessary.
Silly foul, wasn't it? From Odegaard.
It's a foul.
Little coming together.
Well, little coming together. He brings his head towards Ivorian. You're talking about little coming together. That's lucky. No, Kesse, don't even think about touching it, you brick.
Here comes Ahmad.
Oof. Ooh. It's a good one. That's a good save, and that's a good free kick from Ahmad. Ahmad should have started, man. That was a brilliant free kick. I don't care. Ahmad should have started. I don't care. Unlucky Côte d'Ivoire, but do you think Diamande shrunk in this game? He's done that before, though. Again, trends in this game is sort of like reminds you of the Germany game. Good in the first half, causing problems, but then once he's kind of figured out. Corner. Ahmad shouldn't really take. Ahmad should be in the box, man. There's no quality on the field. Come on, Ahmad. But yeah, it's the same thing that happened against Germany. The same thing, he faded away, and again the defense with Kessie in particular just ball watching. Do you got to cross it in now, and it's over. Norway through. Yeah, full time. Wow, Haaland did it. Bro, I said, "Where's Haaland?" I was like, "I'm not gonna say it because I said he's gonna score." I said he's gonna score. Norway basically had 2 clear out chances and one. Fair play. Yeah, but they put them away. And Haaland did it. Congrats to Norway. Yeah, exactly. Like one of the things that I've said over and over again with African teams is that they, from what I can see, they struggle against mid to decent teams to score more than 1 goal. The coach, in my opinion, made the wrong decision in dropping Ahmad. You know, no, they're losing to who are they playing on this side? Is it France?
Teams to go for it, and they certainly did that. I think both teams probably deserved to go through, but in the end, I think Norway had that little final.
Brazil versus Norway, yeah. I think Brazil probably have enough for these guys because they can actually, they've got players that are clinical. You know, it was an easy tap in for, let's be real, it was an easy tap in for Haaland. It was terrible defending from Ivory Coast. Kessier is a bum who should never wear the Ivory Coast again. I saw the exact same thing happen against Germany. He's a fucking bum. who should not play for Ivory Coast again. Awful. And I feel bad for Ahmad. Ahmad in brought the quality on. It's annoying, it's a thing, but he was their guy. Scored goal of the tournament, a fantastic free kick that had made a good save. That's it. And all because of the I'm frustrated. I don't even know what I'll do a match. I'm just frustrated because the problems I saw against Germany reared their head again. Holding the ball, having the opportunities, just not really being able to be clinical enough. Poor composure, Diamonde disappearing the midfield, 40, 50 shot out chances, not doing anything. The manager dropping Ahmad again. And then you concede, you're ahead, you get your goal back in, it's 1-1, you've got the opportunity, and then you concede again late on because of poor defending and poor decision-making driven by Kessie, man. Brazil will probably beat Norway. Gabriel can yeah. This game should the good, the bad, and ugly African teams. Exactly. Because Norway weren't good. They weren't good. But the thing is, the problem with Norway is that when I saw them going forward, I was like, they've got Haaland, they've got opportunities, they can basically be clinical, they can do something. At the end of the day, this is an attackers tournament. Attackers are showing up. Haaland is showing up, Mbappe is showing up, Vinny is showing up, the attackers are showing up. Ahmad showed up. Ahmad showed up today. But unfortunately, that's not enough. Anyway, right, I'm gonna bounce because I'm gonna end the stream because I'm frustrated. So, but anyway, guys, remember if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, X, and smash. I might post a match reaction. I might not. I'm not sure yet. I'm just a little bit frustrated now. But anyway, have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace.